Welcome everybody, it's me, that one guy from one place at that one time, Jagger110, and welcome to day 14 or 15. Again, I'm losing track because there's just so many games every day. But of NHL 24 predicts the NHL season. Yesterday we only had one game played between the Montreal Canadiens and the Buffalo Sabres, excuse me. And we predicted that the Sabres would win, which that did not happen, so we were wrong. Our prediction is now 45 and 37, so we only got a loss in the column. Now, today is a special day, as every single NHL team is playing today. So, of course, we're going to go ahead and get right into this action with our first game all the way in Washington between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Washington Capitals. So we'll see you all in Washington. Welcome to Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. We'll have our first battle of the day between the Washington Capitals and the Toronto Maple Leafs. As we go down the center ice, you got a face-off between these two teams. We'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 45 seconds left between Toronto and Washington, as the Capitals have a 3-2 lead against the Maple Leafs. So, of course, we're going to go in and see if they can get the empty netter, and they do! It's Tom Wilson! And with that, we're just going to go in and get to our next game down in Columbus between the Anaheim Ducks and the Columbus Blue Jackets. So we'll see you all in Columbus. Welcome to Nationwide Arena in Columbus, Ohio, with our next battle of the day between the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Anaheim Ducks. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 30 seconds left between Anaheim and Columbus, as both of the teams are tied at 1. So, of course, we're going to stick to this action until someone breaks the tie. With 20 seconds to go, it's inside Columbus zone, but it's picked up. Line running in, get it to Gaudreau. Trying to find something in the slot, couldn't really find anyone. Jenner goes for it, and Strome will steal it. Less than 10 seconds to go, 5 seconds to go actually, and Anaheim's on the run. Hag loses it, and we're going to overtime. Welcome to overtime number 1 between the Anaheim Ducks and the Columbus Blue Jackets. With that, we'll see you all in the final seconds. Johnson here to extend the shootout, but Gibson with the save will win for the Ducks. And they do! And the Anaheim Ducks win this game in the shootout. And with that, let's go ahead and get to our next game down in Ontario between the Buffalo Sabres and the Ottawa Senators. So we'll see you all in Ottawa. Welcome to Canadian Tire Center in Conanta, Ontario, where we have our next game of the day between the Buffalo Sabres and the Ottawa Senators. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 35 seconds left between Buffalo and Ottawa, as the Sabres have a 3-2 lead against the Senators. So Ottawa's pulled their goalie, looking to tie the game, and a good save by Levy. Face-off inside the Sabres zone. No goalie for Ottawa still. Johnson in control. Sabres lose it. Kachuk. Gaudreau. And a good save by Levy. Norris trying to pass it. Doesn't work. Sanderson. Get it down to Zub. Gaudreau. Zub. And nothing on that. Batherson. Gaudreau. Zub. They can't get it on the net. Skinner has it. And the Sabres are gonna win. And with that, let's go ahead and get to our next game down in Tampa between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Tampa Bay Lightning. So we'll see you all in Tampa. Welcome to Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida, where we're our next battle of the day between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Tampa Bay Lightning. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 35 seconds left between Carolina and Tampa, as both of these teams are tied at 1. So, of course, we're going to stick to this action until someone breaks the tie. As Point gets it down to Stamkos. Lightning are in control, trying to enter the zone, but Carolina's defense is stopping them from doing anything inside. Orlov gets it down the nose end to D'Angelo. Get it down to Drury, trying to make some moves, and Perbix steals it. It's Point. He may have some room. He's going in, and he gets pushed away from the puck. And we are going to overtime. Welcome to overtime number 1 between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Tampa Bay Lightning. With that, we'll see you all in the final seconds. Next up for the Tampa Bay Lightning, we have Sherry. He's going in, and he gets the goal! And the Lightning win in the shootout! And with that, let's go ahead and get to our next game down in Montreal between the New Jersey Devils and the Montreal Canadiens. So we'll see you all in Montreal. Welcome to Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, for our next battle of the day between the New Jersey Devils and the Montreal Canadiens. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with basically the end of the game as the Montreal Canadiens win 2-1 against the Devils. And with that, let's go ahead and get to our next game down in Pittsburgh between the Dallas Stars and the Pittsburgh Penguins. So we'll see you all in Pittsburgh. Welcome to PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, for our next battle of the day between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Dallas Stars. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 25 seconds left between Pittsburgh and Dallas, as the Penguins have a 1-0 lead against the Stars. So Dallas has just pulled their goalie, looking to tie the game as Hintz takes the shot and it ricochets off Jerry. Pittsburgh in control. Gutzel shoots and scores! And that should do it for this game. So we're going to go ahead and get to our next game down in Florida between the San Jose Sharks and the Florida Panthers. So we'll see you all in Florida. Welcome to FLA Live Arena in Sunrise, Florida, for our next battle of the day between the Florida Panthers and the San Jose Sharks. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 40 seconds left between San Jose and Florida, as the Sharks have a 1-0 lead. So we're going to see if Florida can tie the game as they pull their goalie. But Benning's going in for the empty netter, and it's blocked out. Montour gets hit against the wall and loses possession. Picked up by Ekman Larson. Get it to Rodriguez. He's in control. Gives it across. Bennett trying to get something going. It's in front. Lundell, one-timer, and Kakkonen saves. Gives it to Vlasic. And the Sharks win 1-0. And with that, let's go ahead and get to our next game down in New York between the Colorado Avalanche and the New York Islanders. So we'll see you all in New York. Welcome to UBS Arena in Elmont, New York, for our next battle of the day between the Colorado Avalanche and the New York Islanders. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with a minute left between Colorado and New York, as both of these teams are tied at 2. So of course, we're going to stick to this action until someone breaks the tie. And Rantanen steals a one-timer. Drouin in control. Get it down to McKinnon. He shoots! Looking for the rebound, but Mikko couldn't get a hold of it. Drouin losing possession. 12 seconds to go. Barzal across to Pelech. Get it to Wallstrom. He gets hit. McKinnon and Drouin trying to break the tie. Drouin goes for it and he misses it. Drouin, and we're going to overtime. Welcome to overtime number 1 between the Colorado Avalanche and our New York Islanders. With that, we'll see you all in the final seconds. Avalanche win it. McCarr's on the run. He's already got it. McKinnon going in, and he scores! Instantly, overtime is over. Nathan McKinnon gets the goal. And with that, let's go on ahead and get to our next game down in Detroit between the Seattle Kraken and the Detroit Red Wings. So we'll see you all in Detroit. Welcome to Little Caesars Arena in Detroit, Michigan, for our next battle of the day between the Detroit Red Wings and the Seattle Kraken. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 35 seconds left between Detroit and Seattle, as the Red Wings have a 3-1 lead against the Kraken. And they're looking pretty good to win this game, but Seattle may not back down without a fight as Beniers going in, slap shots, and Husso blocks that. Face-off inside the Red Wing zone. Puck dropped. It's won by the Kraken, but hard to control of it. Beniers losing it. Larkin's in control. Beniers steals it. Gives it to Eberle. He shoots and Husso saves. 1.2 seconds left to go, and the Red Wings win their game 1-3. And with that, let's go on ahead and get to our next game down in Chicago between the Boston Bruins and the Chicago Blackhawks. So we'll see you all in Chicago. Welcome to United Center in Chicago, Illinois, where we have a next battle of the game between the Chicago Blackhawks and the Boston Bruins. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 25 seconds left between Chicago and Boston, as the Bruins have a 3-1 lead against the Blackhawks. So, of course, they're looking to win this game and continue on their win column. As they're going for the empty netter, and they score! It's Charlie McAvoy! And with that, let's go ahead and get to our next game, down in Winnipeg, between the St. Louis Blues and the Winnipeg Jets. So we'll see you all in Winnipeg. Welcome to Canada Life Center in Winnipeg, Manitoba, for our next battle of the day between the Winnipeg Jets and the St. Louis Blues. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see you all in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 20 seconds left between Winnipeg and St. Louis, as the Jets have a 4-1 lead against the Blues. And yeah, the Jets are going to come out with this win pretty easily, as Kupari is in control. 10 seconds to go. Crowd counts down, I think. Sod trying to spoil some form of victory. DeMello, and the Jets win. And with that, let's go ahead and get to our next game down in Minnesota between the Edmonton Oilers and the Minnesota Wild. So we'll see you all in Minnesota. Welcome to XO Energy Center in St. Paul, Minnesota, for our next battle of the day between the Minnesota Wild and the Edmonton Oilers. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see you all in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 25 seconds left between Edmonton and Minnesota, as the Oilers got a 3-0 lead against the Wild and are looking to shut out here. Edmonton in control inside their own zone. McDavid gives it to Brown. Down to Hyman. He loses a bit, gains control, loses it, gains control, takes a shot, gains back control. He is really trying to race this time, which succeeds. And with that, Edmonton wins, and we're going to go on to our next game down in Nashville between the Vancouver Canucks and the Nashville Predators. So we'll see you all in Nashville. Welcome to Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee, for our next battle of the day between the Nashville Predators and the Vancouver Canucks. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see you all in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 45 seconds left between Nashville and Vancouver, as both of the teams are tied at 1. So of course we're going to stick to this action until someone breaks the tie, as a slap shot goes wide and high. Barry grabbing it. Miller goes for it. It's Hughes. He shoots, and he's just wide of the net. Still control. Bozer. Hughes. He shoots, and it's up and over. Picked up by Mikheyev. Slap shot, and it's wide of the net, and it's out of the zone. And we are going to overtime. Welcome to overtime number 1 between Vancouver and Nashville. With that, we'll see you all in the final seconds. Trying to get some offense going for the Canucks. Cross ice, Bellemare shoots and scores! And that should do it. Well, that is actually do it for this game. So we're going to go on ahead and take a look at our next game up in Calgary between the New York Rangers and the Calgary Flames. So we'll see you all in Calgary. Welcome to Scotiabank Saddledome in Calgary, Alberta. We'll have our next game of the day between the Calgary Flames and the New York Rangers. As you go down to center ice, get a face-off between these two teams. We'll see all of you in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 45 seconds left between Calgary and New York, as the Flames have a 3-1 lead. So New York has pulled their goalie, trying to tie the game. With 25 seconds left, they win the face-off. Trouba takes a shot. It's off of Markstrom. Picked up by New York. And the pass could not be handled, and almost an own goal. Gustafsson in control. Gives it down to Panarin. Goes into the zone. Gives it to Wheeler. Across. And a good save by Markstrom. And the Flames are going to shoot some more. And that is it. And so with that, let's go ahead and get to our next game down in Los Angeles between the Arizona Cardinals, the Arizona Coyotes and the Los Angeles Kings. So we'll see you all in LA. Welcome to Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles, California, of our next battle of the day between the Los Angeles Kings and the Arizona Coyotes. As you go down to center ice, get a face-off between these two teams. We'll see you all in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 25 seconds up between Arizona and Los Angeles, where both of the teams are tied at 1. So, of course, we're going to stick to this action until someone breaks the tie. As the puck is dumped into LA zone, picked up by Doughty. Pass it down to Gavrikov, to Kopitar, all the way down to Kempe. He may have some room, and he gets smacked. Moser with 5 seconds to go, gives it to Keller, to Schmaltz. Do they have enough time? No, and we're going to overtime. Welcome to overtime number 1 between the Arizona Coyotes and the Los Angeles Kings. With that, we'll see you all in the final seconds. Denault trying to go extra innings. And he gets it! No, he does not! He does not get it! And Arizona wins in the shootout! Well, with that, let's go ahead and end on a high note with our final game of the day between the Philadelphia Flyers and the Vegas Golden Knights. So we'll see you all in Vegas. Welcome to T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, where we have our final game of the day between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Philadelphia Flyers. As we go down to center ice to get a face-off between these two teams, we'll see you all in the final moments of the game. Here we are with 25 seconds up between Vegas and Philadelphia, as the Knights have a 4-0 lead against the Flyers. 21 seconds to go. Philadelphia looking to score a goal, and it hits the side of the bar. Still scoreless for Philly. They're pressuring hard to make it not a shutout. And it's stolen by the Knights, but it's stolen back by the Flyers. Shot! Hill saves that one. Face-off down, won by the Flyers. Senham, and it's not in. And the Knights do get the shutout. And with that, that is it for today. We've predicted all 16 games, all 32 teams playing. Check back in tomorrow to see any of these are correct. And with that, it is me, that one guy from a place at that one time, Jagger110, and I will see all of you tomorrow.